body count. But I wrote it down one time. I was like, shit. Somebody
You did not write down your body count.
Listen, that don't define me.
Okay.
Or my sexuality.
Oh, your
That's to
sexuality.
say I'm experienced. I'm a pro and a pro.
So do you like, when you say your body count? Now I'm gonna let y'all know right now, this ain't for
The meek.
the meek at heart.
It is ain't for
This is-
this is all adult conversation.
This is the aftermath of the conversation. That told you, me and I could talk all day long.
Mm-hmm.
We got to talking, and Brad was like, hey, I'm about to start recording y'all again. So,
Cause listen. What most women need to do is, when you get with a man, don't tell no man your business. Don't tell no man how many men you been with or nothing. It is none of their business.
Yeah.
They're not gonna give you an accurate body count.
No,
What does the body count matter?
right. I don't agree with you there. It doesn't matter.
No, and they're also gonna judge you. People are only gonna judge you based upon what they feel is morally correct and what's morally incorrect.
You're right. You're right.
But my thing is, if you're unmarried and you fucking is all immoral anyway. So what does it matter?
But what's the morality part of it being a bad thing when you are
single? Or just
Oh, you
single?
can't say the word. When we're single and we're meeting booty.
Well, when we're meeting booty, listen.
We're getting booty.
I feel like this. We're grown. When you are at the age, one thing I used to always say, now I can't, but I get wine.
Yeah.
You know what? Because I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
I did want to do it when I was, you know what I'm saying? I was young when. When I first did it,
Oh. 13? He was young. He was fast.
then too though. Girl, but listen, it wasn't a teenager that took, it was a grown ass man that took my virginity. Yes, because I was fine and the motherfucker, I promise you. Yes, my neighbor was like 27 years old and was knocking it out though.
What was your mama saying about
Now,
that?
mama didn't know. My mom didn't know until I got pregnant, and I had to tell her that I was pregnant. My mom didn't even know I was pregnant.
So this is for those fast little women out there.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay.
As long as you,
But you know what? I lived in my truth.
you know what I'm saying? You know, I can't relate to that because I think I was about 16.
I was 16. First time I had it, I was in love. I'm in love. I made me feel like that before. Shit. I used to feel that knocking on the neighbor door. Is she calling your girlfriend?
Oh my God.
Girl, he had a whole girlfriend and a little baby.
Good thing.
And as soon he worked the night shift and she worked the day shift. So he was at home all day while she was going to work all day. And guess who he was? Me.
That's what
Every day.
like you are. That's why you like you are.
And but listen, you're only a product of your environment. And so my environment was bad.
Oh, that's bad. Now, it's not bad. She lived in her truth.
I did. I was doing what I wanted to do. Like, come on now. I mean, I didn't get pregnant at that time. I did get pregnant, but it was later. You know, I got pregnant at 17. Yeah, but I mean, no, the bitch was out there pregnant because I couldn't tell my mama because when I tell you I was scared of my mama. Yeah. Call the devil before you call my mama, okay? And when she found out I was pregnant,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
What happened?
I said, she gonna kill me. She gonna kill me. I was afraid to go on. But then after she found out I was pregnant,
She got fine. That's usually what happens with grandparents, y'all. They be trying to act like they gonna get you, but they gonna love that baby.
oh my God, my making us hurt.
Yeah.
My oldest son, my oldest son called my mother mom right now.
Mhm.
Got your mom.
Yeah, that's kind of, I know how that is too. But it's like, there ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, you live your life according to what you did to live with that son.
Listen, I lived my life with no regrets. When you marry me, say this bitch lived her life.
All the stuff I say,
Honey,
as of today, living with no regrets.
yes, I don't live to what nobody got to say about me, because guess what? It don't change.
And don't change it.
It don't at all. That's gonna do me. And this come what you gonna do. Until we get a husband, we gonna do what we want to do. I don't care. And that is the truth. Moral or immoral, as far as any people who wants to say what they want to say about me. I'm grown.
Right, you
I'm grown. What is the difference in me having sex with whoever I want and you having sex with one man who's sleeping with somebody else and somebody else? If they doing that, they may not be doing it. But you are married just like I'm married.
Yeah.
I mean, the Bible didn't say that you had to get a boyfriend.
But you know how I feel about, I'm going to tell you how I feel about the Bible, though. That thing was written by man. It was written by man, and you were supposed to use the Bible the way I feel about it. You're supposed to use the Bible basically for
As a guidance.
a guidance tool. Yes. It's not anything that's stuck in stuff.
God is not going to let me, he's not going to not let me into heaven because I want to switch it out.
They got,
Promise you he ain't. He going to say, if you used it, you used it.
fact, you did good.
Okay? When I tell you, he going to give me a fight for just for this coaching.
He gonna be like, what I think you did was you separated like you supposed to separate the pleasure
Exactly.
and the mindset.
You please many.
Right, exactly. And
Brought
you
happiness to all.
brought men. You know what I'm saying? I agree with
Amen.
so many ways because I know me the same way I felt about it too. It's like I told my friends, I'd be like, nah, girl, you need to separate the pleasure from the mind. Let that shit go. Go out there and have fun. Live your life accordingly.
People that haven't had a lot of sexual partners can't do it anyway. And that is what
enough.
Well, I done had enough too. I'm looking for some more. Some more. Listen, if you're watching this, look, inbox me. I'm gonna tell you what the criteria. I'm gonna tell you what the criteria is. Cause honey, until I get a husband, now once I get a husband, then I'm gonna be good.
Yeah.
But right now, this coochie is a free for all. Whenever I feel like I'm lying, she ain't though. Listen,
She gonna know.
listen, listen. Judge y'all, ye be judged.
Okay.
I don't need you to judge me, and I ain't judging you. You understand?
Right.
Listen. I don't care about any of that. You can say what you want to say. Just don't say it to my face because I probably will. This time, the older part of my life, I done got a little loose with it. I might kind of hit you 1 or 2 times. Just don't sue me. But other than that, I don't care. I don't care what people say. If it don't bother
If
me,
it don't bother me
if
either.
it don't bother me, it shouldn't bother you.
Yeah, and that's the thing a lot of people don't realize. Like, everybody has, like you said earlier, everybody has an opinion. And everybody feel like they need to tell you.
I need you to tell me shit.
Telling you things. You know, my back in the day, her mom would be, I stopped telling her things because she had an opinion that I didn't feel as though it was, we needed it. I
agree.
Mama Lisa, she know. And I told her, Mom, I stopped telling you things because you had an opinion about things that I really didn't
want to hear at that time.
I don't want to hear.
Regardless of it was true or not, but guess what?
It didn't matter.
You got to do your own truth. Y'all just think by truth.
Exactly. Let me do me. And if I'm happy doing it, you should be happy for me doing it.
I agree.
If I want to kiss a frog, you say that's nasty. Let me kiss my damn frog and be nasty because I'm happy.
Well, I didn't see nothing about on the 10 Commandments. God didn't say nothing about having sex on them. Now,
Didn't.
no,
About that.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see that.
Did I miss it? But listen, guess what? If I don't know about it, he can't count me against
Right. And God ain't counting nothing. God ain't counting nothing against you. I mean, the people that be, if you believe in him, this is the way I feel about it. If you believe in who God is, and they gonna be like, how the hell y'all talking about God and sex and all this shit and sex conversation?
Well, you know what? I'm
because we're all filled with the light of God.
Exactly.
We believe in all the good. Good is God and God is good.
Exactly.
And if you truly believe in who he is, it doesn't matter what anybody say, anybody do, all of that. It doesn't matter because you
heart.
Yes, absolutely the heart. And that's one of the things
What they do for your fellow man.
Exactly. It's even the same thing Jesus was like when he was up on the cross, so they don't know what they do. He wasn't mad at them. He was never talking about.
He said it.
Yeah, he's like, they know what they do it.
Right.
They up there telling me I'm bad and all this kind of stuff and telling me all this, but God is okay. We okay.
Right.
The fact that we think we okay, the fact that we know we're okay, that's the difference. Mm-hmm. And that's what changes your whole creativity.
Right.
And feel for life, man. It's doing you.
And God say that you must feed into your fellow man.
Go.
I'm feeding into my fellow man. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Listen, God didn't get no definition when he said that. He said what he said. You understand? I didn't nobody judging me as based upon it because guess what? You don't know what even is.
Yeah, exactly. You think that's the thing. You don't
No,
about what I do
no, and that is my interpretation of it right now as a single woman.
Yes.
Now, as a married woman, I may look at it a little different.
Right.
I ain't married no more.
Yeah, you wear enough.
You know?
Hey, enjoy. We're supposed to enjoy it.
And because they told me if you don't use it, you can't lose it. I ain't trying to lose it. I ain't trying to lose it. So guess what? I'm going to use it.
Okay, because I think, but I'm married, so I can't use it, and I use mine often.
Well, you don't know what y'all doing. That's a lot of else to do because he's your heavy man. They're his help.
That's every 4 to 5 days.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I used to wear the young boy out and dang, couple of times and there had to pay day. So what is that? He getting on my way now.
Sleep and then you're
They're gonna let you eat a job. I don't know why. It's like the older I get, the higher my sex drive is.
I mean, I can get that.
But I've always had a high sex drive. But for some reason, it's like I'm like inclining.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And you're probably feeling more comfortable with your body.
It's out in hormones.
And a lot of times you wait, but you're pretty comfortable with your body before then, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Some of us have more than some of us less. Because I've not always been comfortable with my body. Even though I look good, listen, I ain't never had no man complain about this body. Now it be the women. We dress for women. Everything that we do for women, you don't dress for no man. No, you don't. What about yourself?
You don't. Oh, definitely. I got to be pleased with myself or part.
Exactly.
But you dress, listen, when you're going to a party, you got to see, these niggas kind of what it is. They're impressing other women because the women are the ones who look at you. You know that. Women are the ones who critique you.
Yeah, but do we care about what that
don't care? We don't care.
Because I know I didn't care what it was. I look at myself.
When you dress, you want to be the baddest bee in that room.
Yeah.
The baddest.
That's why I could be. That's why I can't take my outfit off. Sometimes I want to be the baddest bee. Sometimes I be like, oh, this is just too cute.
Exactly.
I be like, oh, this is too sexy. Oh my God. Just like,
ain't nothing too sexy.
Well, who was there when I was at the pool party? I told Ralph, I can't take that. I got too much ass.
You see my whole outfit.
I showed us. It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
But listen, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't. If I gotta be,
why you think I said I had to get a couple more drinks? Get a couple more.
Girl, you know what? I hadn't even had any drinks. Yeah. I hadn't even had any drinks. But guess what? I'm me. I love me. I do. I don't care. With all these dimples in this booty and all these dimples in these thighs and everything.
That's a woman.
It's not a woman. You know what? You want when a man touch me, like, ooh, you so soft. Exactly. Oh Lord, that one soft one. Exactly. So guess what? I've accomplished my goal. I've accomplished my goal. I don't care about
Yeah, I agree. I just kind of learned how to do that myself this year. Like, I really got more comfortable with my skin and who I am. Woman. I took this class. It's called Be Irresistibly Sexy.
I took class too. You know, it's called Look in the Mirror. Be like, damn, look at that booty. I do that now. Oh my God. Yes, honey, for my age.
Yeah.
I can run circles around anything younger.
Yes, you can.
And that is the truth. It is because you know what? Being me is confident.
Mm-hmm.
Most young women, and I'm not going to say young women because they're older women who are not confident. I'm not going to put an age on it.
Yeah.
But the older I got, I grew into my sexuality. I grew into being me. You know what I'm saying? And so a woman got to grow into the skin that they're in and be comfortable regardless of whatever the situation is. And I ain't never had no man say to me, girl, you got too much to say. Like, if anything, they kissing it. You understand? I ain't never had a man to say, girl, you need to do something like this.
They will stop getting what anything. You're absolutely
block and delete. Block and delete. I wish you would ever call me again. Bye. You know? I can be around people who dampen my spirit.
Yeah.
You know, you shouldn't be.
You're absolutely right.
If anybody who you're around dampens your light, they gotta go.
They gotta go.
Take it. So that's
Yeah,
how I feel. You know, if you are not out here inspiring me and making me want to walk around naked, even though I shouldn't be walking around naked. You should not know in my circle.
No, you should be doing exactly what you're doing. And if anybody is in your circle and they're not doing the same thing you asking them to do, in your mind, man, they're telling you that as beautiful as you feel you are.
Right.
You're right. They need to out.
Listen, I want all my friends to be beautiful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
You know, I want everybody around me to be comfortable, love them.
And you know, the crazy part is like, I felt that from the very beginning. Yeah, from the very beginning, when we started talking, I'm like, oh my God, like, I gotta talk to her some more. I mean, we talk about things. Like, I know she's like kindred spirit. Like,
Yes, you know, it's like that attraction where people are just drawn. Because when I walked past you, I said, you know what? Let me sit down and talk to her.
and she said
I
that.
didn't know who you were. I just sat down and I felt so comfortable chopping it up with you. And you don't get that with everybody.
I was like, man, she had to leave. But when you left, I left. We left.
Yeah, but right after, I had to go in there and regulate. Mm-hmm. But, you know, my thing is I'm not an open person. So a lot of people say that I have what's called a resting bitch face. I can't fake it.
So I know you can't.
I can't. Either I like you or I don't. And even though you're telling me all this stuff, hold this, come on.
It'd be like,
yeah. I can't fake it.
I know you can't.
God won't allow me to fake shit.
I know you can't, because I watched you when you would be talking. Because when we were talking, when you started getting serious, she's like, I'm about to go. What? I gotta go. They doing stuff in my house.
My house.
So they in my house.
Damn fool.
Listen, my drink was coming, but I'm putting that drink down. I gotta go. I gotta go.
Why?
I gotta go, girl.
Because listen, what people don't realize is when you are a true boss and you are a true entrepreneur, you're always gonna be rich.
You are.
Because you know what? Being rich is something that you learned how to be. And once you learn it, you can't never put it down.
You're right. And it's kind of like what white people do all the time. That's why when you see somebody let their business go, they're back on top. Just they don't take no time to do it. Yeah.
It's all in what you know and how you do it. If you do it once, you can do it again 1,000 times.
You're absolutely
over and over and over and over again. Absolutely. So people with money don't give a fuck about losing it. No, they can get it right back.
And listen how you said that. I will say that, but that's exactly the thing with money. Money is a straight energy.
Yeah.
It's the way you approach it, the way you talk about it, the way you feel about it. A lot of people talking about money is the root of all evil.
It's not.
It's
people
not.
Are root of all evil.
Okay.
And their love thereof of what they cannot have and their envy of other people who have.
See,
that is the issue.
Yeah, that's the issue. Let that shit go. Jump into the pot with us.
Nice.
Don't give a damn about the poo-poo.
Okay, hold on. Let me correct that. I give a damn about this poo. I do not give this poo. I am very selective.
I feel better.
Hold on. I'm choosy as to who I give this poo too.
I agree with you.
But if I like you, I'm going to keep it. Only because I want to give it to you. Yeah, that's the thing. You only may get it once.
Right.
Because if you don't perform properly, the pum is gone.
Let's go.
As far as you are concerned. So we can still be friends after that.
You know what I'm saying? You know, people going to be hitting it for conversation.
Listen, I'm real. People really want to think like I think in my mind, but they're taught to think a different way.
Disregard all the beliefs and make your
they're taught like things a different way. My thing is, I live my life according to what I want to be and what I'm going to do. I don't care what you got to say. Guess what? Get out of my face.
Yeah.
Get out of my face. If you don't like what I do with me and my girl right here, guess what? Bye.
What's her name?
Coochie. She coochie. She couldn't look coochie. Pretty coochie. That's what she is. I ain't got to get with her man because listen.
My baby, I named my body this year. I named my son. Her name is Sunshine.
Such mine is heaven.
Let's go.
Because baby, when you get it, you gonna feel like you feel. I done say people. Listen, I done had some hats, okay? And it'd be so crazy because you'd be like, oh, you know what? You know, Joe Hing. I'm like, you know, shit off. Like, can we meet tomorrow? Meet tomorrow? I had to go to work. I don't know. We can't meet tomorrow. And I don't know. Sometimes, to me, you know, I think life is about the chase. people like to be chased.
Only the people you chase after, but the bag, chasing it?
Nah, the bag dropped in my lap. Listen, when you know, when you have mastered the bag, you ain't got to chase it.
Oh, damn.
It comes to you.
It pops in
You
your
hear
lap.
it. You hear it.
It believes.
I don't chase the bag.
Me and money friends. We got a relationship.
Exactly.
Money loves to be in my pocket.
Exactly.
All day long. Okay, breathe.
Hey, that's the truth. Listen, but you know it's the truth.
You're right.
Because anytime you chase,
Yeah.
it's a cat and mouse.
It is.
Anytime you chase, somebody's gonna run.
Yeah.
They're gonna run from you just because you chased it.
Yeah.
And they may really want you. But listen, if you're in a crowd of people and everybody take off running, you're gonna run. You're gonna run. You're not going to stop.
No,
It's like
to me. Right.
you're gonna run.
TV.
Listen, it is our natural instinct you want to be chased.
Yeah.
Like Negroes on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, what you doing? Let me come see you.
Yes.
That you like, no. And as soon as that nigga get out your inbox, you like, where he go? What you doing? Why you? Hold up. Who you talking to? Now you mad. Now you chasing.
Yes, you
Why
right.
you ain't, I ain't seen you in a week. What's up? You was about somebody else to talk to.
Yeah.
We are naturally what we want to be chased.
Yeah.
We do. We don't feel worthy if we're not chased. Think about it.
I feel you.
Think it. Really think about it.
To be honest,
It boosts our ego to
It
the
does.
stratosphere for someone
Yeah.
to want us.
Mhm.
When a motherfucker don't want you, you be like, oh, I hate you. I'm gonna die.
But the thing about it is, like, when you recognize who you are, like we do, the chase, it's like you know, I know what I got.
Yes.
I know what I'm doing.
Yes.
And the chase is not a conversation at all.
Yes.
So when you think you're going to get chased, realize who you're talking about going to chase you. I'm going to stand back and watch you run.
Right.
Look at watching you run.
Right. But see, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Now that's a different thing when it comes to you knowing your work.
Yes. Yeah. I guess I go there to stand back.
You can't do
Yeah.
anything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about, see, most people think that when you say when a person can do something for you, they mean financial. Everything is not financial. You know what I'm saying? It's about what can you do for my spirit? What can you do for my soul? What can you do to fill me up and run my cup over?
And that's why I'm with my husband as I today.
Exactly.
Because he fills my spirit. He makes me feel whole.
Not your cup.
He make my cup running
He
over.
pour into
He
your
make me
spirit.
feel like I am the only woman that he ever, no matter what these stretch marks, no matter what these do.
Don't even matter. He don't
no matter
stand up.
what my
Exactly.
looks like in the morning time. My baby be like, baby, you beautiful. Thank you, baby.
And that's what makes it great.
It is.
And you know what that's called?
What's it called?
Nirvana.
Oh,
It's called ultimate bliss.
yeah.
When you get to that place into your life to where all of your cups are full, that's ultimate bliss.
So, I think I'm in ultimate bliss.
It's ultimate bliss. And living it. Living it. Sunbathing it and bask in it.
I'm doing it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you know what? Most people never get there.
You're right. They're too busy worried about what everybody's talking about, what they're doing.
There.
Why they happy and I ain't happy? Because they was too busy looking at me.
Too busy looking at me. That's why it's spilling your shit up.
Right, absolutely.
Exactly.
And then your situation, like you say, you're happy all the way through and through. There's things that there's only one thing, like you say, you want that love. But that's love from somebody else. They ain't got nothing to do with
I love myself.
Exactly.
Listen, I love myself. I know how to please myself.
Exactly. Pretty.
Why do I? You know what I'm saying? But everybody want a companion. Everybody want a companion that is I ain't gonna say perfect because there's the perfect, but that
Oh, you can say
that
perfect.
that
They're perfect. They're perfect just for you.
Right.
They're perfect just for who you decide to be in that moment. I mean, perfection to me is a word of, is a degree of acknowledging the fact that this is what I want at this moment.
Right.
Perfect. It's perfect right now. This is right. This is good.
Right.
Anything that makes you feel good in the moment and it's not hurting anybody else, conditions.
Right. Sometimes it hurt other people. It's like people feel. Sometimes you can be in love with your people and you don't even know they're in love with your people.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but they gonna be okay.
You good, okay.
Yeah. But with me, listen, today we're here, tomorrow.
And you don't even know what that is. There's nobody.
I ain't promise to nobody. So you live your life for today and hope to live your life tomorrow.
Ain't no guarantee on any of that.
Yes.
Those conversations are already, like I told, we talked earlier about how the conversations are already been given to spirit and you in regards to how, you know, like when we're born out of our parents' womb, that count was already done. It was like the day for which my last day is already there. I don't know what that day will be like. You don't know what that day like. What's going to be like, but we're supposed to live it. Enjoy it.
I hope I'm 120-year-old and my Depends and my direct TV bill paid so I can watch TV. That's what I want. I just want to watch TV. I want to be clean and dry and a nice, warm, comfortable bed with my air conditioning on.
See, I see this visual too. That's a visual for your ass.
That's what means be can be and smooth. Yeah, it's smooth. It's pretty nice. You know, life changes, and when life changes, we evolve.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that a lot of people forget to live.
They do.
And they forget what they believe in today. May not believe what they may not be.
That's the thing when we talk about things like the evolution. When we talk about just the Bible alone, like a people live in the lack of knowledge of they live in a belief that was long time ago.
Right. Before they had IG.
Before all of this technology that we have. And even then, it's like a lot of people forget that they have to debunk, or should I say, change their belief based off of what's in our present tense.
Right.
And when you can do that, you master your life. You master the way of being. Because now you're making your own, I call it your own Bible, dog. You basically giving yourself a life based off of your beliefs. Yeah. And your beliefs is this, like, you can go, like I said, the Bible didn't say any of this stuff about what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But you're making your Bible based off of what it is you understand.
Right.
And you clarifying the thoughts, like, this is what I believe. And when you believe what you believe,
okay. Well, God wants us to lean into our own understanding.
Yes.
And honestly, anything that I've never known, I've always prayed to God for him to give me clarification on it. And he's always seen it. And the thing about it is,
and that's your belief.
That,
I can't believe, a lot of people are not going to be able to believe that. Oh, I can't believe that's the devil.
God wants us to be good people.
That's the devil.
That's the devil. It's not. No, it's not. God wants us to be good people.
Yes.
He wants us to feed into and help other people grow and get to where we or he feels they need to be.
Okay.
You understand? So I'm not the most spiritual person.
You are spiritual.
But no. When it comes to God, I know what I feel.
No, let me tell you something. There's a difference between spiritual and being religious.
Yeah.
You are spiritual, sweetheart. You're very spiritual. You're more spiritual than you have any idea. I'm spiritual.
Yeah.
I'm very spiritual. What I mean by that is, like, I don't need a person telling me about religion. I don't need to be put in the character of me, Baptist. I don't need Christianity or whatever that is.
Yeah.
The same blood that's flowing through me of any of these biblical parts. I don't need you to give me a religion in order to pronounce that I'm spiritual.
Right.
So that means, like, I have a connection with who God is to me in my life.
Right.
Guess what that does?
Personal.
That makes you spiritual.
Yeah.
That's the relationship that you have with it. Right. The same thing you have when it comes to your money. That's spiritual. You had a spiritual.
God protect it, and he always
spiritual. Yeah, that's spiritual. That's spirit. Spirit is had. This is what you feel in general. And if you believe in who God is,
almost definitely,
God is good.
Need your steps.
God,
I always have to let my steps.
God is good. Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
There's no negative. I be getting mad at people when they tell me, "Oh, the devil's working." I say, first off,
so if God can lead these steps, that he need this coochie because he's following these steps.
Wait, it's look dumb, right?
So I ain't doing no wrong.
Akira's Bible.
I don't know.
Verses that I thought I love it.
If you really think deep into
you the kind of person. Tell you something. You are the kind of person where, like back in the day, I would evolve to be like, because of the fact that I would want to be like you. Because of your separation from what the world wants us to think and what the world wants us to feel.
Yeah.
Because you're above that thought. Right. You pronounce your being and your energy, your compassion within, or how you feel about your coochie, as though it's not something that it's precious, but it's precious the way you want it to be.
Coochie is in your mind.
Yeah, it's mine.
You know, like, if God didn't want us to enjoy it, he wouldn't have made it feel good.
Right.
I mean, think about it. If God didn't want us to enjoy this pouch down here, it wouldn't have felt good.
You're right. You understand? It's a pleasure.
Childbirth hurts, and yes, it is here to procreate. But it's not just ain't her creating no more. So mine is here is joy pouch. This is a whole joy pouch down here. We ain't having no more babies out here. So think about it.
Right, you all see that? But you see, I get it.
Exactly. If you really look into the biblical sense of everything, you have the angels who were sleeping with the women because of that coochie patterns. Now, I'm just saying, like, it is what it is if you really want to dive into the depths of things.
Right.
You know, God understand that we are a being of pleasure and pain.
We are. Yeah.
We experience pleasure and we also experience pain.
And all those things are different based off the person and the way they relate.
And the relationships that they keep with other people and the people that they choose to bring into their energy. Because you know what, years ago I didn't believe in energy. I probably should have. My ex-best friend, she used to always talking about, oh, my energy. And I was like, honey, I don't know what energy you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't do energy.
Yeah.
And then now, I am so deep into energy.
And that's
when I walk up to people,
you like, wait a minute.
call me tomorrow. Listen, we can't talk today because there's something about this. Like, people aura. You know what I'm saying? I can feel energy now. So where I'm used to cutting it, and I was so in the dark when it came to that. But have you ever walked up to somebody and they just go nasty?
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, don't say that.
You do that.
I do that all the time now.
Yeah.
Some people are just so, the whole spirit is just devilish and demonic and just nasty and just a whole STD. You understand? Like a whole STD. You know?
Yeah.
And I've learned to accept that. And you know what? And they're like, you know what? How you doing?
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. I go real quickly.
That's your thing with spirit, though. That's when you started recognizing energy, that's when you started being more spiritual.
Yes.
And you didn't even know it.
And you know what? Spirit tells me, get the fuck on. Here it go.
Yeah.
Leave these people alone because they need you no good.
No good. Absolutely.
Listen, but because when you become one with that, your intuition is your spirit. And it is everything. And if you are not in tune enough to read when somebody around you is giving you bad energy, you need to go within yourself. And I've been within myself a long time.
You have to recognize it, though.
Hell yeah, quickly. Bye.
Bye.
Look, you'll see me. I'm like, what Kira go? She went to the bathroom. No, Kira is halfway home by now. Kira will leave you. Not even say bye. I'm gone. And I will send you an apology text later.
I had to go.
Okay, I got to go. The energy just was not right. You know what I'm saying? I have always been
You're very protective about your energy.
Very. And I keep certain people out of my life because they ain't right.
It's true. I'm the same way.
And God is telling you, girl, look, he gives us the free will to do as he does and tell you, listen, when something ain't right, and you should be able to see that with certain people.
Yeah, I agree.
So some people I feed with a long handle spoon. And I've had people to send me messages saying, well, Kira, was something wrong? Because no, nothing wrong, girl. Someone just wasn't right. Wasn't that wrong? It just wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? And I want to hurt your feelings. That's saying you look out for yourself.
That's a great way to look at it, though.
Yeah,
absolutely right.
Because I'm wrong with you.
Right.
Some just weren't right with me at the time.
Every time. I just was
blaming you for
agreeing.
this.
Right. I wasn't in agreement with what was going on. And I didn't want to be any kind of way.
I removed myself from the situation. You know, I ain't being funny because some people think, oh, she got the money, she acting funny. Baby, this ain't got nothing to do with money.
I'm the same way.
Because you know what? Demons jump. Demons will jump from your ass to your ass. And guess what? My ass ain't gonna be right there.
And guess what that is?
What's that?
That's energy.
Exactly.
So I don't recognize the devil, y'all. Y'all better hear this. I don't be recognizing him. You know why I don't recognize it? Because I feel like when you give it too much attention, it becomes just what it is.
The devil. Well, I tell you one thing. I say, Lucifer be done.
I don't say that. I used to say that, but I stopped
away
saying
from
that.
me.
I stopped saying that. I used to say that. I used to be like, I used to say exactly what other people say.
I pray for the divine protection.
Yeah, so I focus on pretty much all of the good of everything. I don't even energy upgrade. You do not say anything about And people say, oh, the devil's working hard. I said, don't get that thing.
Don't
get the devil no acknowledge because it ain't for him.
That's true.
It's for you. It's like if you recognize anything, something might be going on in your life that you might need to, peel up out of there, right? Because I don't recognize it. Because if God is a part of my world, God is dominating a lot of my energy and a lot of my spirit. I don't give the recognition. Just like I say, I go back to say this. When Jesus on that cross, he didn't say the devil was working.
Right.
Did he say that? No, he did not. He said to God, they know not what they do.
So
And since they know not what they do, that also means as though I still see good in them. But they're recognized they're doing things that are not good for me.
Right. I agree. I totally agree. I think that there's a time and a place for everything. And some people's spirits and what their agenda is at that time don't coincide with what I got going on in my life at that time. And I'm not being rude to you. Not that I don't want to hear what you got to say. I don't want to hear your business idea. I don't want to hear this. Just right now, your spirit is making me feel some kind of way. So therefore, that's talking the tongue. You know what I'm saying? Look, right now, this is not the time.
But you sweet. I mean, there's some things we talked about earlier, and I find that even though you're still easy when I say that, you're still like good at regards to how you feel about certain things. Like you're not gonna go up on a person and be like, oh, your energy is really, really bad. Or you might accept a couple of things, especially if they can trick you into doing it, and you be like, okay, I'm gonna work with this for 2 seconds. I'm gonna work with it.
And at the end, come on through. Like I really do. I'm a team player.
Yeah,
I try to be a team player, even though my first mind say, no, Kira, don't do it. Don't do it. I said, well, you know what? I know I promised them that I would do X, Y, Z until the roaring bitch come up out. and she stays suppressed. And like a lot of times, a lot of people, if you interview 100 people that know me, most people will say that I'm a bitch. I remember one time I was at the Erykah Badu concert, right? And I was sitting in the front row, and my mom was not on the concert. And she stopped the concert and she said, what are you thinking about? I didn't even realize she was in front of me before she said it. And I said, huh? I said, huh? And then she said, you got a poker face. And I said, I was thinking about something, but like really, she had a whole concert going on and everybody was jamming, and she walks over to me and was like, you the only one ain't having a good time. I know what's going on. But you know what? I had so much other stuff going on.
Again, when I tell you how big you are,
she stopped the whole concert. It was at the Fox Theater. And I was in the front row, and I looked up at Erykah Badu was right there in my face, and I was like, like everybody in the auditorium was looking at me, and I was like, you is really embarrassed.
But you realize Erykah has about spirit. She
read my spirit. She felt that something about me was not right, and it wasn't at that moment. But when she said something, I said, spirit be gone.
Exactly.
Be gone. And I enjoyed the rest of the show. I had to because she was looking at me. I knew she was looking at that point in time. But yeah, it was. But so many things, we in our everyday life get snatched out of shit. Yeah. We get pulled out of who we really are. There's something that pull us back.
Yep. And it's crazy that you would be pulled back in front of everybody.
A
concert.
Yes.
Y'all, that's that. I mean, dude, like that's that whole thing where I say, you don't even know how spiritual you are. You know like how magnetic you are.
Yeah.
You
know what? I'm starting to realize that because I see how people flock to me. And I see that the calling that God has put over my life, God has blessed me to be a blessing. And I accept it. I really accept it. When you come from humble beginnings, and then you get to a place in your life to where you have everything that you want. You want other people. I'm not a selfish person. I want everybody to be able to experience what I have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know there's so much money out here and there's so much happiness out here that we can all experience it and we can all have it.
Yep.
I ain't a selfish person. I don't want it all for myself. I want everybody to be able to travel. I want everybody to be able to live their dream and live in their dream home and everything and not have to swindle people out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, no bullshit. just for people to be able to live a life that they ain't got to turn around and look over their shoulder.
So it's one of the things like a lot of people don't realize about people like you. Like they call you a bitch because when people I think that anytime somebody calls us or names or people look at me sometimes, I don't know how they are now,
They really describe me.
they
There's no name for me.
The thing is like, they be like, like, oh, Tronda's serious. Yeah, but I'm serious only because you're not trying to give me the spirit of playfulness. Right. I'm being this way with you because of what you're making me be.
Right.
I don't have to be this way, but we're being this way because of what you probably, if you want me, but
if I truly knew you, then I knew that exactly.
And they understand. And they also,
where it's coming from.
Yes. And then let's say you get all offended there. People have gotten offended by me in different ways, and they'll be feeling some kind of way about it, and trying da. Okay,
well, what? Just because you're grown, you ain't grown. Yep. Everybody grown ain't grown, real. And they got to understand that even though they're grown by age, they're not grown in life. They're not. They still got a lot of learning.
To do, and being okay with being like if it was something that even if it's something that I did, know that I'm coming from a good place. And if you hate me, if
they know you truly, then they know that you're coming from a good place, even though it may not be what they want to hear. Mm-hmm. All the time, people get so mad and so upset at me because they have already pegged me out to be what it is, because they know that when it comes to my business, I'm a no-nonsense person. Listen. This is what take care of me. This is what take care of my mom. This is what take care of my children. This is what take care of. This is what keep me in lifestyle. I'm not going to let you or anybody else mess that up. You understand? Absolutely. The only person that is irreplaceable in this whole equation is me. You can go. You can go. You can go and you can go. But guess who can't go? Me. Me. I always understand that. And when you get that, you have gotten the key to life.
Yeah. They got the key to life. The most important part of it all.
And the top dog when it comes to my life.
And when you know that, you damn right. You ain't gonna do nothing but making better for yourself. I'm not trying to hear this shit. All this stuff you talk about.
Right. When you live it.
It's like, that's the whole mindset. Like, listen, I'm living. Like, yeah, it is.
You know, and when people see themselves down and out, they wonder how they got there. It's your mindset.
Have you ever been depressed?
I look at depression in different ways. I was very depressed when my dad passed away, even though I was able to accept it because we knew that he was gonna go.
Yeah.
And sometimes I feel like I'm depressed now because
what?
I do. I'm gonna tell you why. And listen,
I'm listening.
I'm stupid. Sometimes, listen, I talk to myself all the time. If I can't talk to me, then I can't talk to nobody.
I hear you.
I'm like, hey, what the fuck wrong with you? Like, you're at a place in your life to where you are healthy, happy, wealthy.
Yeah.
Wealthy.
Yeah.
And abundant.
Yeah.
You don't want or need for anything. Like, what the fuck are you worried about?
What is it? I don't think it's worried, but what you think about is being depressed though.
Because I don't feel that I have everything done.
I'm not trying to hear that first, dog.
Don't.
Hold on.
I'm real.
No.
I'm real. I don't have everything in my life that I
want. Had a whole conversation about the things you have in your life and what you want. The only thing we talk about we missing is the affection.
Right.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
Lord Jesus.
That's what God wants you to have. As women, listen, why do you think?
I'm listening.
There's a difference between women and men.
Yeah.
Biologically, there is a difference between women and men. I'm not talking about transferring sexual organs. I'm talking about a mindset.
You're right.
Women are nurturers.
Yep.
That's why we breastfeed our children. I ain't breastfeed my children because my boobs hurt too bad. I bottle feed. But listen, I heal my babies. I love my babies. I love my babies. Right. You understand? We are the nurturers of the soul.
Yeah.
Daddies do a good job too. I'm not saying that they're not, but that is the key role of most women.
And you want to be able to nurture someone. Is that it?
Yes. I lay him on his titties. I just be rolling back. He be in heaven. But that's what we are. We are nurturers.
So you
we
just need a
point in.
If they don't, you got everything you want except for somebody to nurture. That's it. And that brings you depression. Girl, we'll get out of here.
Because I miss being married. I do. I miss being married.
We're gonna work on that.
I am a woman. I love to have a husband. I did. My husband was good when we were
It
good.
ain't even a matter of the word the husband. I think it's just you need a person that's there. And I know you, like you say, you codependent. Or
You don't cater to me though.
and be okay with catering to a boss. And this could be a challenge. And
You know what? I'm easy. Like, we can get some hot dogs, some quick trips. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? This baby, you coming home, you got me something to eat. Don't bring you something to eat. Don't bring me something.
Sorry, she said it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that mindset of not only are you looking out for you looking out for me. I don't care if the hot dog came from a gas station. You know what I'm saying? It's just the thought that you thought enough to say, you know what? If she hungry, I'll bring her something to eat too.
Girl, you all up to my.
Exactly. And so,
You preaching from the same conversation.
exactly.
It's
So
the same thing.
when we're there, the love is unconditional.
It is.
It is
It
unconditional
absolutely
love.
is. Absolutely.
You know, and at that point, it's on a spiritual level. You're no longer looking at the physical.
Right.
Because I've seen people, I'm like, how in the hell is she with him? Or vice versa. Or she, what the? Listen, is that nigga kill somebody? And she got something over his head because why? Like, we think about stuff like that. We're like, really think like, why is he with her and she with him? You know what I'm saying? Because they don't match.
Right.
But guess what? They energies in a lock, and you keep
You're
pulling them
right.
together.
You're
You
absolutely
cannot pull them apart with a crowbar.
You're right.
They're interlocked, and they have thrown away the key.
You're right. You're
That is the type of love that I want. I want somebody to push me around in my diaper, change me. Change now, and everything else. If you ain't like that kind of thought of me, I need for you to go. You know what I'm saying? I am in this for the long haul.
And I love the fact that you're so open about it, because it's like, period.
I'll change you. Well, listen, I'll make sure you change. I may not be able to. Listen. I may not be able to lift that butt up and change it, but guess what? You ain't gonna never be wet. I'm gonna have somebody here to make sure that you are dry, fed, and I'm laying under you even though you can't move. I'm gonna make you feel love to your very end, or to my very end. That is a different type of love. Like, seriously.
I'm just going to have to figure this out, because you deserve it.
I do. I'm a lover. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I will your ass. But shortly. I don't stay that long. Listen. I don't stay exactly. You like, and then an hour later, baby.
Yeah, it's Thursday the other day. That's me all the time. We got a situation that's like, yeah, all day.
Right.
That's me and her. That's me and my husband too.
But that's what you're supposed to do. When you love somebody, you talk through your madness and you get past it. Everything is not a deal breaker.
Absolutely. And that's funny thing. A lot of people like to give up because you hurt my feelings.
And but then she mad when she down the street with Shaquanda.
Yeah.
Like,
And that shit. And you should never be talking about, when you get to the point where you're talking about your husband or your man to your friends.
Oh, never.
When you
Your
get
friends,
to that point,
your friends want it.
yeah, when you get to that point, doing that, that's going to basically create a situation of where, oh, okay, you ain't happy, but guess what? I think I can make him happy. And then on top of that, it's a matter of, once you get to that point, then y'all need to reevaluate your relationship, because you need to like figure out what the problem is if you want to be with him, or do you want to continue to talk about bad about him to your friends, because they ain't listening to everything you're saying. They listen to everything you're saying.
And then figuring out how they people slide under.
Missing.
Sliding. You ain't got the slide under. I will. Go get it. If you think you can do better, go get it.
You understand? If I was starting to talk about my husband to my friends, then yeah, and they have an interest in him, I'll do the same thing.
Listen, I think I have interest in them, and I think I'm in the way.
Right. I'm so nigga. Let's
You know
go.
what I'm saying? My thing is, I feel like this. You go through your downs and you go through your ups. Right? Guess what? That is what marriage is about.
It's supposed to be.
That is what marriage is about. Ain't nobody ever said marriage gonna be perfect. It's not. Sometimes you but then like, oh, What? So they said, you need to get out of my face. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are people. Like, did you bathe today? Like, what? Like, it's certain things about us as being people and learning to live with other people, because when you take on a mate, you take on that person. And you have to live with their ups and downs. They leaving their underwear in the floor, their socks of it. Oh my God. I talk about you taking off your clothes, coming in the door. You got a whole trail. And guess who got to pick it up? Me. You know what I'm saying?
No, we pick it up.
No. Pick it up. And I done had to pick it up, because guess what? They don't care about stuff being flop. Like, look. And they be like, are you so mean now? Now, because I took that shit for 3 months. Pick your shit about the floor. For real. I'm not going to keep picking. I'm OCD. I'm really OCD. I would clean the same spot 100 times, but I just can't help it. It's the way my mind works. But guess what? You're really making me mad by leaving your socks.
And now you telling me what you want.
Get socks up out the floor. We gonna have a problem. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? He gonna know y'all when we have a problem by leaving them socks in the floor. Right? See, my thing is, like you said earlier, communication is everything. It is. A lot of us don't communicate and just like, this.
But what you gonna do when you get this man that you talking about?
I'm gonna train him. Oh. Listen, you have to teach people how to treat you. And whether you know it or not, you are training people how to treat you, whether it's a positive way or it's the bad way.
And I agree.
If you're with somebody and you don't say, you know what, baby,
training is not a bad person.
It's not
a bad thing. Training is a matter of conversation and communication in regards to how I want you to treat me.
I get how I want you to kiss me. I want you to make love to me. How I want you to touch me. Because if you kiss do it like this. Yes, this is how I like yes. It's how you want me to kiss you back. It's all about understanding and you reciprocating to give them what they want. Yeah. Because guess what? They're giving them what they want. It really hands them well.
But that's them training you too, though.
Train me. You want me to spank you? I'll spank you.
Hey.
Listen, I am that woman that what, baby, what you doing today? Yeah, I will give you that, because guess what? I want you to fall asleep happy. When your ass falls asleep, I'm gonna see this. I want you to be happy. You know what I'm saying? You ain't dreaming about nobody but me.
Right.
When you close your eyes.
That's right.
That is bliss.
It is.
Yes.
Well, another time, another day. I hasn't been talking about another hour.
But you know what? It's a good talk.
It is.
It's a good talk. So many people out here are going through so many issues in their life, and they don't know. They can't talk to their friends. They can't talk to their mama. They can't talk to nobody. They don't have anybody to talk to. You know, if Miss Cleo's psychic friends was still in my name, probably still be calling in hotline. You know what I'm saying? Because people just want to be heard. You know, this is going on with me, and what do you think?
I'm here to listen.
They want to tell this story without being judged.
And that's exactly what this situation is right here. There is no judgment around here.
Oh,
if you're here to judge, you need to go somewhere else anyway.
Yeah,
we don't judge. And then on top of that, as you can see, it's all of the best part of this whole thing is a matter of you being who you are,
right?
And loving every bit of who you are.
I love me. Yeah, I love me.
Love it every bit.
All the good times, bad times, when I wake up in the morning, and all that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if I can't live with me, who can?
Right.
And I've learned that a long time ago. If I can't live with me, how can I expect anybody else to live with me every day?
That's there it is.
Yeah,
it really is, because like you don't know, you really don't. And I love me. I've been loving me for a long time, but I've always been. Now I've got way better now as far as my body's concerned. I see things beautiful body.
You are a beautiful woman, and when we learn to embrace our beauty, we can stand beside.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I stand inside the beds right now, over here talking that. Yeah, talking that.
Ain't nothing wrong with the BBC.
Hey, that
bad is true. You understand? It is what it is. I want everybody around me to be bad, and I want everybody around me to feel good. I don't need to be the top.
Great. And right together. Absolutely, I agree. Again, honored again for this conversation. Playing a whole another hour.
It's okay. We're gonna do it again. Because some people are gonna watch this and they're gonna be like, I feel so much better because I'm not the only one that feels like this. I don't feel like I'm being judged I tell somebody this.
And if you got a friend that judging you and they start talking,
or not your
they ain't your
friend.
friend. I said, man, not your friend.
Find a new one. Go to church. Go to skating. Go to skating ring. Find you a hobby.
This was
something.
Can I tell y'all, like, this, I just literally, when I tell y'all, this is our first real conversation with each other. You would never known that. But this is a very real, like, sitting here, her first time coming to where the channel or the podcast is her first time being here with me. You would have never known that. But this is what you need to find in any friend. For me, as far as I'm concerned, you got friend.
And guess what? We're gonna have a good time together. Like I welcome good energy. And you know what? When I sat down beside Jeff, and it something me like what you did. It did. And it sucked me and it kept me there until both was running out my house and I got feel sick. And I had to go. I'm coming back. But
we don't live, man. We don't live by that time. But no, you know what? That's the thing. Like that's how I don't have to know you to know you because I know me. And because I know me, I see me in you.
Yeah.
And that's the difference. It's like there's coming, and when you know yourself, it's like shit. Oh, we about to be cool. Right. Like I hate the fact that it's so far away, but still,
listen. I mean, it would take me 30 minutes to get to your house, but listen, I came at like 12. This one was no traffic.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna sit going back, but it's okay. It was all worth.
Wait, I mean, depending on what time you get up out of here.
I tell my best friend all the time. She like, girl, it's raining outside. Like, girl, we ain't riding in a horse and carriage. I got a whole top on my car. What are you talking about? Let's go. Listen, I will ride for what's important to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind driving, but I can't give you a reason to come to Sephora. Because it was my store.
I know now.
Girl, I love it. Sephora is my friend. But you know, when you said let's come talk, let's chop it up, I welcome that.
That's okay. I'm so happy.
Oh, I do.
This has been a great time. Yeah. I'll get our asses up over here.
And we're going to get the boat.
Yes, let's go.
We're going to get the boat.
All right, bye, y'all. Bye.